Hi, I'm Kathy Hendrickson, part of the Augustana staff here. This is our second video in our Labyrinth series. Today we're heading down towards Cottage Grove and Hastings. So the first labyrinth that I checked out was at Levee Park, which is located on 2nd Street and Tyler Street in downtown Hastings. It sits right on the Mississippi and is at the far east end of the park. So this labyrinth was built in 2015 by Lisa Moriarty, who has built many, hundreds of labyrinths here in the Twin Cities and around the world. She has some acreage down in Stillwater, which we're hoping to visit in the fall, that has 20 plus labyrinths on it. So she designed this one. This is a 7-circuit medieval labyrinth, meaning there are 7 circuits, 7 paths from the center. It's located in a public park, so there will be other people around, unless you go really early like I did. It's a great place to go if you have your kids with you. So in this park, there is a fire pit right by the labyrinth. To the north of the labyrinth is called Harmony Park, and it's huge outdoor musical instruments for your kids to play. And then there's great picnic tables that sit right on the river that you can enjoy also. This is a pretty big labyrinth. If you decide to check it out and you go with your kids, shoot me an email at chendrickson.com and I can give you some games to play with your kids on the labyrinth. So moving also in Hastings, we're moving now north, is called Rustic Gardens. And this is it's a private home, but it is open to the public. And it sits back off of, like you're going to Prescott. And you might think that you're going the wrong way because all you see is cornfields, but this house sits back. Out of all the labyrinths that I've visited, except for Augustana, this is by far my favorite. It is built out of big rocks. There's a cute little trellis, and it is surrounded by the most beautiful gardens and trees. It is so serene and quiet out there. Most of the labyrinths that I visited, you could hear street traffic, sirens, horns. Out here, it was dead quiet. So this labyrinth was designed and built by Renee Keene and Martha Erickson. And it sits on the property of the home of Renee and Dwight Keene. It's open to the public. It's a 7-circuit medieval labyrinth. Like I said, it is outlined in larger rocks, and the path is crushed gravel. Renee offers guided meditation classes on the labyrinth. So if you go out and you would like to talk to her, go ahead and just knock on the door. She said a lot of times she is outside working in the garden or on their other property, and she loves to talk to people. She loves groups to come down. So don't hesitate to approach her, or even just go knock on the door if you have questions. Now, still heading north, we are going to Cottage Grove, and we are going to Zion Lutheran, and it's located at 8500 Hillside Trail. There are 2 driveways to this church, so you want to go into the first driveway, head all the way back to the back of the driveway, and you'll see the labyrinth on the right hand side, just up on a little hill. This also was built by Lisa Moriarty. It was built in 2006. This is a 7-circuit labyrinth, which means 7 paths going out. It's in the shape of a shape of a circle of peace, and it is made out of crushed rock and dirt. In the center of this labyrinth, which I loved, was a bench for you to sit on for contemplation, devotion, just to pray. A little trivia here. The Twin Cities has the most public labyrinths than any other city in a metropolitan area in the world. So we are very fortunate. If you want to see if there's other labyrinths in your area, you can go to labyrinthlocator.com and put in your city. So again, check out these 3 labyrinths. if you're looking for inspiration or just a place for contemplation, quiet, or prayer.